What's going on, everybody? It's Jamie and welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. We've had a snowy few days here. Yesterday I thought, oh, the snow is not going to hang around and last, and then last night we definitely got blasted with more snow that's going to stay on the ground. It's still currently snowing, but I guess it's December in Canada. I can't really complain. I did start my day off not that good though. So I started off with a return request on a jersey. That's not a big deal, but for some reason I have buyer pays returns. The person said the jersey doesn't fit, too small, not a problem. Accept the returns, buyer pays return. eBay system prompted free return. This is the second time this has happened to me in the last week on a return. You know, I don't typically get a lot of returns, but it seems like when you sell more stuff, you're going to have more returns, unfortunately. So, you know, this last probably 3 or 4 weeks I've been selling a lot, even with the Canada Post strike. I'm still selling a ton to the US. I'm still able to get stuff out. It hasn't really slowed me down too much, excluding, like I said before, in Poshmark, I'm having problems. So that happened. I was talking to eBay, trying to figure out the return. Then this morning, Stallion Express was having an issue. I could ship it all my eBay orders, no problem. All my Poshmark stuff would throw this error. So anything you entered manually was throwing an error. I also tried to get a Depop order out. I couldn't. You'll see me get it out in this video, or it looks like I'm getting it out and I get it out later on. So the Depop one, I actually do not ship through Stallion Express. I use net parcel. And then all the Poshmark stuff, once I got to Stallion Express, the issue was fixed. I took my laptop with me and I actually finished shipping my prepaid labels through Stallion Express in my car in the parking lot. I was talking to the guy and I brought them in, he scanned them, they worked, it wasn't an issue. You have to batch your orders with Poshmark orders for the prepaid labels. So I was able to do that, but not print out a scan sheet. I took them in, he made sure they all scanned, everything worked out fine. It was just like one thing after another. Like on my drive to London, my air pressure gauge came on for my tires. It said my front tire was having an issue. I think there's like, I think it's just a weather change. I put some air in the tire on the way there. It was just like one thing after another. And then we actually have somebody who comes in bi-weekly and just does like a clean of our house. So it's like, they basically just mop the floors and vacuum everything. Well, our vacuum blew up. So she texted me, said, hey, sorry to break the news to you. I think I'm cursed. I think she said, she accidentally broke a few things at our house a few other times. And she's like, I think, I broke something else and it's your vacuum. And I'm like, oh, well, it happens. I told my wife and she kind of joked around, looks like we're getting a vacuum for Christmas this year. So it's been one of those days, one thing after another. By the end, I got all my orders out and we're able to get everything shipped out. But anyway, let's jump into the order pulling. We made an eBay sale and we're going to go dinosaur hunting. That is exciting. Brother embroidery cartridge number 3, $24 USD. It's right beside me here in the Waterloo cabinet. I think it's in one of these ones right here. All right, that was a pretty easy score. How many do we have left? Yeah, they're coming down. I think we're got maybe another 5 left in there, something like that. So they are selling still, and we'll get this guy out. $24 USD for this Brother Dinosaur Embroidery Cartridge. We made an eBay sale, and this guy's probably just in time. It is a little plush. Probably would have wound up going to my booth, potentially back to Goodwill. It's an Olympics plush from Beijing 2008 by the looks of it. I got $13 Canadian plus shipping. I'm glad it sold. I've had it way too long. I just haven't went through this bin to figure out what I was going to do with any of this stuff. Most likely, like I said, it probably would have went to my booth, antique booth, for a little while, and then got donated back to some sort of thrift store, whether it be Goodwill or otherwise. So chance it's not in this plush bin right here. It says plush bin, but it's clearly hats. There are a couple plush. Oh wait, I do see him. He's right there. He's buried. Okay, so I would have picked this up definitely. I think I picked it up at the Goodwill bins, to be honest. It was quite a while ago, though. He's cute. I do like him. These little Olympic bears, this is a smaller one, can sell for pretty good money. I don't know why this one didn't sell or took so long to sell. Part of the reason probably is because I'm charging $9 for shipping. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't seem crazy to me. I'm going to go grab a little box back here. But regardless, it finally did sell. Let's try to use this one. Finally did sell on eBay, and I didn't have to donate it, so that's really good. $13 Canadian for this Olympics plush. We sold a Manchester United jersey on eBay. It's a 2006-2007 Rooney jersey. It does have some damage on this patch of the soccer ball. I had it listed for $45 USD, an international buyer. We talked back and forth. We agreed on $40. I'm going to charge them, that's $40 US. I'm going to charge them $20 US shipping. I'll throw the location up now, not the address or anything, but just where it is. Forget where it is exactly at the moment, but when I looked it up, I was like, oh, it's going to be expensive. So I charged $20. It's probably going to cost me about $20 to $24 Canadian. But if I can get it a little faster through a different service, I will when I actually do the shipping. I just want to make sure that I've got it covered because this one's going to be expensive to ship, even with Stallion Express. But yeah, happy with the sale. Hopefully we can get it there safely, and let's get this guy out. Another eBay sale and another item from the Attic Buy. This is a Game Genie, no code book, just the Game Genie. It should be over here, $19.99 USD plus shipping on this guy. Pretty happy about that, really. I think I just listed this end of last week with a bunch more stuff. You'll notice in here that I did finally list this guy as well, the game power glove. I don't know why I was going to call it the game glove. Pretty sure it's over here. Yeah, I see something shiny down here. It's definitely got a little shine to it. Okay, it's right here. I think we're just going to put this in a padded mailer, actually, and we'll get this guy out. It doesn't really need too much protection. You know, I'm not going to put it in a box or anything like that. I might pre-wrap it in bubble wrap and then in a bubble mailer, so it's got double bubble wrap, but I don't think this one needs to be in a box or anything like that. So anyway, let's get this guy out. An eBay sale, and I'm really happy about this one. This is the first set of the Johnson & Murphy boots going out, $65 USD, so that's about 91 Canadian. I did buy these wholesale from that gentleman, same gentleman that got the Kohans from, and all the other brand new in-box shoes. So we're looking for black, size 10. They could be potentially over here. I don't know which ones these ones are. These ones are brown. This side. Okay, that's a black, size 10. Could be this one. Take a look. We'll just double check to make sure we got the right ones here. Okay. Yeah, these are the right boots right here. Okay, we're gonna get these guys out. Pretty happy about these. I think that my buy cost was about same thing, about $20 roughly on these. I could be off by a little bit. I don't remember if I paid 20 or 25, but not too bad really to get 65 US, which I did say is about $91 Canadian. Let's get these guys out. We sold a Blu-ray on eBay. This is actually one of my favorite movies, The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is the 20th anniversary edition. It is 3D and Blu-ray, so 3D Blu-ray, and it did come from my buddy. I mentioned in the last video I went to a concert, Tokyo Police Club concert, and my buddy gave me a whole bunch of DVDs and Blu-rays and sets. So this is the second one to sell from there. $18 USD is what I actually got for it. I listed it for $24.99. Most of the ones you see that have sold, most of them are brand new or like sealed still. So this one is open in good condition. Everything's in there, but happy to get $18 USD on this Blu-ray. We took an offer on a vintage Montreal Canadian starter jacket on eBay. Okay, $145 is what we had it listed for. If you guys remember, I paid $50 a jacket, so selling it for $125 USD winds up being $175 Canadian. I bought two Montreal Canadian jackets. One was starter, and the other one was wasn't chalk line. I forget what the other one was. It was a really nice one as well. It sold first. This one's a little more plain, but it's a little more classic with all the nice little starter hits on it. Really happy with it. It took a while to sell, but we're just finally getting into the colder weather here in December. So yeah, with that being said, very happy to sell this Montreal Canadiens jacket on eBay. Gonna move over to Poshmark.com, and we sold a t-shirt, the Mountain Native American Wolf t-shirt, $19 USD. It's supposed to be in the USA bin right here. Not too bad. Last month on Poshmark, even though I had a few little issues with updating tracking and stuff like that, I actually had a really good month on Poshmark.com, so in US. So happy about that. Hopefully we continue that trend. You know, I've been trying really hard to get sales over there, and it's paying off. $19 USD on this Mountain t-shirt. We sold a jacket on Poshmark.com, $37 USD for this Dickies 3XL hooded black work jacket. I picked this up out of the Goodwill bins, and I had to wait till once again the weather turned and it got a little colder. Now somebody is after this jacket. I think that's a pretty good deal for somebody and a really good deal for me. It's a bit heavy for sure. I'll have to make sure it doesn't go over the 5-pound limit, but I don't think this jacket will, and I should be able to get it into a nice little package. Would I pick this up again? Yes, but only if I could get it at Goodwill bin prices or yard sale. I wouldn't look for these sticky jackets necessarily in thrift stores, even though this one did sell for decent money. I would, like I said, I'd be pretty particular picking something like this up because it is going to sit. It's not like a Carhartt, even though it's similar to a Carhartt. But still happy with the sale. Let's get this guy out. We sold a pair of men's jeans, and I've had these for quite a long time. American Eagle, size 28. We got $16 USD for these guys. I did have to dig around a bit because I wasn't sure where they were going to be, and they were in the very bottom. There's only a couple more pairs in here, but here they are, American Eagle. These are an older style, or they're definitely not vintage, but they're older style American Eagle jeans. Wide leg, or straight leg, I guess technically. I think these are considered what? Straight leg blue jeans, yeah. But an older style nonetheless. $16 USD on these American Eagle blue jeans. All right, it is the very next day, and we made an eBay sale. We made a few of them actually, so we're gonna pull some orders. Lionel Vintage 1985 Thundercats figure, $17 USD plus shipping. Should be down here. Here we go. It's a little chilly this morning too. It's currently, it's still pretty dark out. You can see out the window, it's like pitch black still almost. It's almost, I don't know my watch on. I think it's almost 7 o'clock in the morning though. 6:51. We did get snow last night. We've had snow the last few days, but it hasn't really stuck. Today we have snow that's actually on the ground, so I don't know if we'll have to deal with that a little bit later today. But we're trying to get stuff still out to London, so I'll have to go for a drive later on this morning. But this guy, $17 USD, which is about 20, 23, 24 Canadian. Before we pull the next order, I want to mention that last figure did come, that Lino Thundercats figure did come from the attic sale, so we're still selling stuff out of that, not just video games. That's really good news as well. This, just picked this up and listed it too. It is Dogma, $14.99. I had it listed for, somebody offered me $12 USD. I decided to take it. This movie used to be worth more because you couldn't find it in any streaming services. I forget which one it's going to, but it's finally going to be on a streaming service. So, you know, it was one of those things where you could pretty much only watch it on media like this if you owned it. But now, I can't remember the full backstory, but now it is going to be available on some streaming service. If I find it, I'll throw it up on screen. It is a pretty great movie. Anyway, $12 USD. I did get this one free from my buddy. They gave me all the DVDs and Blu-rays for free, so no buy cost into this one. So $12 plus shipping on this Dogma DVD. We had a jersey sale on eBay. Okay, this is a Columbia Blue Jackets used jersey. You guys know where I got this from. The sports store. We actually special ordered this one online, but from the same sports store that I've got all these jerseys from before. Fanatics Youth XL. This one's it's not stitched right, it's just the vinyl front, but it's a really nice jersey. $39.99 for this one. Buy cost would have been about $9.99. Let's get this guy out. Another video game sale on eBay. It's Tetris for the NES, $15 USD, so about 21 Canadian plus $5 shipping. I don't think it'll be a problem getting it out for that. I'm not sure, I haven't looked yet to see if this one's going to the US or in Canada. In the US, I might pay an extra $1 or so to get this one out. And for Canada, a lot of the courier services I can do pretty cheap, especially considering this is just going to go. You know, I might slide a cardboard insert over top of it on each side, or sometimes I'll just do it on one side, just, you know, to make it a little bit more rigid in the package. But I'm still going to put this in a bubble mailer, but we will get this one out. So this one's pretty close. I'm going to send this USPS economy right here. I charged $5 US. It's going to cost, which is about $7 Canadian right now. It's going to cost me $6.72. So we'll be able to ship this one out USPS economy, and the $5 should cover it. Happy about that. In Canada, it's so hard to say sometimes. Depends on the address. I wasn't sure if this was going to Canada or US. It's around the same price with some of the couriers I can use. So usually that's going to cover it for me about $5 US or $7 Canadian. You know, without letter mail, I can't do anything cheaper than that within Canada, although for the most part I try not to do letter mail anyway. But yeah, I just thought I'd update you on how I was going to get this guy out. Made another eBay sale, and this is from that big garage clear out we did in the summer, or actually the spring, I think. Pirates of the Caribbean necklace, okay, $15.80 on this guy. It's just like, it's the same company, should be right here, that I got the Kiss ones from. There's like one of the Kiss Hello Kitty ones. I'll have to look to see if I have any more of these. It's possible I do. I know I did. What I did with them, I don't know. I'll have to look. Had some in my antique booth as well, so they might be just stored with some of that stuff. But yeah, happy with that. That's about $22 Canadian plus shipping. Another jersey sale on eBay, and this one's the Arizona Phoenix Coyotes youth jersey. Okay, this one does have the patch front, not the vinyl. $39.99 USD for this guy, so same price. I think it's a good deal either way, honestly. You know, these jerseys, if I didn't have access to the sports store, they're worth a lot more money than they're charging. They're obviously liquidating them from a big buy somewhere, and I'm not mad about it. This one I'll have to peel the sticker off because it still has, underneath the sticker, it still has the sales price of $9. Well, this one actually shows $14.99, but I didn't pay that. I paid $9.99 for pretty much all these youth jerseys. Less in some cases. Anyway, let's get this guy out. We sold a pair of golf shoes on Poshmark.com. These Adidas Cross golf shoes. Okay, size 14, good size. There's some scuffing on the toes. Got $31 USD also for these ones. There's some scuffing on the toes, which, you know, could have been better. I thought they just looked like nice shoes, and when I picked them up, because I wasn't really familiar with this, I'm like, oh, these are spikeless golf shoes, and I looked them up. They sell for pretty decent money. So there's a little bit of scuffing here. I paid about $8 and change at my local Goodwill, and we wound up getting $31 USD. And we made a Depop sale. We sold this Aaron Rodgers size small jersey Reeboks for $27 USD plus shipping, of course. This one, like I said, was a Depop sale. I really thought the Brett Favre and this Aaron Rodgers jersey would go for more money, especially this one because it's got, you know, the actual stitching and stuff. It's not just a vinyl back, but they just don't. Not a great size either, size small. I didn't pay too much for this. I'm not making a killing on it either. I think I paid about $20 Canadian, and we sold it for $27 USD. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like videos like this, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content, and we'll see you guys soon.